Scammers prey on the generosity of the inland Northwest, but how they took advantage of one victim is absolutely despicable.
And they can tell a target when they see it, and it's really terrible that they prey on the giving nature in a human being.
A group of traveling door-to-door magazine salespeople continue to claim new victims in the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area. A Reardan man who suffers from dementia had $500 stolen by the young scammers on Wednesday. He even drove them to his bank to make the cash withdrawal. KXY4's Jeff Humphrey was in Reardan today, where the generosity of rural residents is handing these thieves shameful profits.
Well, these scams appear to be tailor-made for each prospective victim. Visual clues about your house tells the con what emotional buttons they'll be pushing. In Bill's case, it was his fondness for U.S. troops serving overseas. The 20-year Army veteran was told his generous magazine purchase would be entertaining soldiers for the next 3 years.
From what I hear, it was just my grandpa talking to 3 young ladies about some magazine subscriptions, and it seemed harmless at first.
The deal turned more sinister, though, when the 2 young women convinced Bill to drive them to his bank.
So they wanted $500 for them, and so, of course, being the kind of person he is, he got the money for them.
Bill would have never made such a huge purchase if he wasn't suffering from dementia. A long fall robbed Bill of some of his mental prowess. 2 women in their late teens stole the money that Bill's wife had set aside for their property taxes.
It gets me because it's pretty low to use our troops as leverage and taking advantage, of our elderly.
And it seems the door-to-door cons will use whatever ruse that seems appropriate, telling victims their magazine subscription purchases will benefit a local church, sports team, or animal shelter. The Better Business Bureau says scammers will continue to work our area as long as we keep handing over our money.
Scammers prey on giving hearts and emotions. They know what to say, they know what's going to work, and they can tell a target when they see it. And it's really terrible that they prey on the giving nature in a human being.
Like a lot of smaller towns, Reardan has a Green River ordinance, which means anyone selling anything from door to door has to have one of these permits from City Hall. And if they don't have one, then you can confidently close the door knowing that salesperson isn't legitimate. Reporting in Reardan, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.